Hello guys, this is just a little update video. I'm outside right now with Annabelle. If you don't know, I live in Coxsackie, New York, which is about 10 minutes from Catskill, New York, and as you could hear, there's sirens going by right now, so sorry about that, but wanted to give kind of an update video. I've been MIA, if that's what you call it, for a bit, and that was because I've been really depressed and thinking about a lot of things and just need to get things situated and figure out what I'm going to do. If you don't know, I did try to buy a car and I got screwed out of my money, so I'm trying to get my car fixed. I did replace a part that somebody said they couldn't replace. I did do that. The check engine light is still on, so I'm going to get some electrical cleaner today and try and see if I can clean up the connectors, and maybe hopefully the light will stay off. But I think I might be able to get my car inspected one more time. I'm hoping in September, so I have a couple more months to save more money. I'm going to be saving money this month coming up, and then of course every month after that, to get a decent vehicle, because my vehicle, this Saturn Ion right here that I got, it's a good car, but it's falling apart on the bottom. It's a 2007 and I've had it for 10 years. So I think it's time to retire it. The bottom of it is totally rusted out. I even got a hole in my floor somewhere. The frame is not too bad. It's pretty solid, the frame is, but the floor and other parts of it, brake lines, gas lines are rusted, and I just need another car. So I've been working on that. It is about 70 degrees out almost in Coxsackie right now, and I'm going to get ready to go to the store and get some electrical cleaner. I talked in another video about cancer, and if you don't know, my dad died of cancer years ago at the age of 56. Then my aunt, one of my favorite aunts died in the year 2000. Her name was Mary. She died at the age of 41 of cancer. And then, of course, I lost my mother to cancer in the year 2022, February 5th. So basically, cancer has wiped out my entire family. And I just received a call the other day from my other aunt, which is my mother's sister, my mother's other sister. And she had anal cancer before, and they got rid of that. And then she went to the doctors, and they found a tumor on one of her kidneys, and they did not know if it was cancer or not, so they wanted to do tests. They did tests, and she called me the other night, confirming that the tumor in her kidney is actually cancer. The tumor is in the middle of her kidney, so the doctor said if she wants it removed, she will remove it, but she has to remove the whole kidney, and to let her know. So I think my aunt is struggling with whether she wants to do it or just let the cancer go and just, let it go, and basically, eventually she will end up dying of cancer. That's a very hard decision to make. The big thing is that they did a kidney function on her, and the kidney that has the tumor inside of it is actually 60%, working 60%, which is below normal. But the other kidney that she would be left with is only working 40%. Which means that if she has a good kidney taken out, the best kidney taken out because of the cancer, then she's left with the 40% kidney. And she said basically she could go into kidney failure and then would need to be put on dialysis. Now, if you don't know what dialysis means, that means that you go every so often and you have your blood cleaned out by a machine, and then the blood goes back into your body after it's cleaned out. And she already said that she would not go through that or do that. Basically, she would be passing away from the cancer. So it's been a hard few days for me hearing that, because this is the third sister, my mother's sister. Both of my mother's sisters died of cancer. She did have a brother that died. He didn't die of cancer. He actually drowned in Scotia, New York, which is by Schenectady, New York. He drowned in Collins Park. So he didn't die of cancer, but both of her sisters died of cancer. Well, I can't say both of her sisters died of cancer because my aunt did not die. But there's a possible chance she will from having this cancer, which really sucks because that means cancer has pretty much wiped out my family, my mother, my father, both of my aunts. And it's a very hard situation to deal with. It's very hard to go through. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that go through cancer with their family. I know a lot of people lose loved ones. I know that there are children with cancer and that die from cancer. There are newborn babies born with cancer. So, I couldn't imagine losing a baby to cancer or losing a child to cancer. But even when it's an adult, it doesn't matter if it's your grandfather, grandmother, friend, wife, husband, brother, sister, cousin, whatever. It doesn't matter who it is. It's still a very hard thing to go through. And it's just so sad, I mean, my one aunt that died in the year 2000, she was only 41, so she was pretty young, and she left behind a couple daughters, my dad, he died of cancer. He died at 56, so that's not really that old. My mom, she died at the age of 71 of cancer. That's a little bit older, and of course, everybody don't last forever. I get that. And my other aunt, the one that's got cancer now, she is 73. So she is old, and she's lived her life and stuff like that. And I get that. But it's still sad to go through, and it's still sad to see. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't end up with cancer. I'll be 50 in September, and before I left where I used to live, I had a colonoscopy done, I had CAT scan done, and no cancer was found in any of that. I had an endoscopy done, no cancer found anywhere in my body, so I'm clean for cancer. But, of course, I got to have heart issues. If you don't know, I had a heart attack in 2021. I had to have 2 stents placed in my heart, but it destroyed my heart very badly. My heart does not pump enough blood for my organs anymore. I have diabetes, high blood pressure, which I'm on medicine for. So I'm controlling that now, and I've lost weight. If you've seen my other videos, I lost 60 pounds. Now, I don't know if that was exactly from exercise, but because I have other health issues too that I'm not going to mention on here, but I did lose weight. So I'm doing okay. Now, this October will be 3 years since my heart attack. They usually give a lifespan after, the kind of heart attack that I had, usually your lifespan is about 5 years after you've had a heart attack. So this October coming, it will be 3 years. So you figure in another 2 years, there's a possible chance that I might not be here. Now, if I get more time, that will be great. And I will love that. But then again, I'm not afraid to die, and I'm not afraid to pass on, because I've lived my life. I've done a lot of things in my life good. I'm not going to say I didn't do no bad, because I have. But I've done a lot of good in my life too. I worked from the age of 16, was on my own. I worked very hard for 30-something years until I ended up on disability because of my health issues, not only my heart, but other issues also. And worked for 30-something years, had 3 daughters. My daughters are now all grown up. One of them's married, got a husband. They work very hard for their money, Monday through Friday. They got their own house. I mean, they rent the house, but they still got their own house. They go on vacations. you know, and they're living their life to the fullest, and I'm glad to see that. My other daughter, she lives with her mom, and she's got health issues too, which I'm not going to mention, but she does got health issues. But her mother also has health issues, the mother of my children, and has a lot of health issues, and she's also on disability, SSI, because of her health issues. So my youngest daughter lives with her and helps her out the best way she can. And I'm proud of that. I'm glad that she's helping her mother out and her mother's got somebody to help her. And then my other daughter, she lives in Kansas. She works very hard for her money. She's got her own place, got her own car, does her own thing. So I've done a lot of things. I've had kids. They're all grown. They're on their own. And, that's why I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to pass on. I used to be afraid to die or pass on, but I'm not anymore. I'm just hoping I don't feel it. Like, I'm hoping I don't get a great big shot of pain in my heart and then I die. I'd rather die in my sleep. I'd rather, pass on without knowing it. That's the best way, I think, to pass on is. And that might happen, especially with my heart. My aunt that is battling the cancer now, I asked if her dad had cancer, and she said no, he didn't have cancer. He died of heart failure. He had a heart attack, and then, sometime later, he went to sleep and never woke up. So basically, he died in his sleep from heart failure. If that happens to me, that will be greatly appreciated to me because I don't want to feel it or know about it, really, I don't know what happens to you after you die or where you go or anything like that, but it doesn't really matter to me because I won't be here anymore. The only thing I worry about is my puppy right there, Annabelle. That's the only thing. And of course I worry about my daughters and things like that. But they're doing good. They know how to do things. They know how to live life. They're working hard. They're going on vacations. They're doing things that they want to do. And, they'll go on with their lives. Like I said, the only thing that I worry about is my doggy. But if something happens to me, that's the reason why I'm outside of my daughter's house and I live outside, is because if something happens to me, she'll be able to find me and she'll be able to take care of my dog. She's already got somebody that will probably take her and keep her for the rest of her life if something happens to me. And that's the most important thing to me, is to make sure my doggy there, Annabelle. Annabelle, hi! That's the most important thing to me, that Annabelle has a home, a good home where she's not going to be abused and she's going to be well taken care of. And I know the person that she's talking about taking her, I know that person. That person watches my daughter's dog when they go on vacation or whatever the case may be. Now, a lot of people might say, well, why don't you live with your daughter? Go look at my other videos and you will find out why I don't live with my daughter. I don't live with my daughter because I'm old. I'm her dad, and I do things on my own. Even if it became a time where I couldn't do things on my own and I needed help, I would not depend on my daughter for the help. I would check myself into a nursing home or a hospice care or whatever the case may be, because hospice don't only have to be for cancer, it could be for heart patients too. If something was to happen to me, or I start getting more tired and more weaker and can't do things on my own, then I will check myself into someplace. Of course, my daughter will come see me and, I'll see her and talk to her and stuff, but I would not put anything like that on my children. Some people are different. Some people don't care, or some people would want their children to take care of them, but I'm not that type of person. I wouldn't put that kind of hardship on my child. Now, I took care of my mom when she was dying of cancer, but that was my choice. I wanted to do that. Even one of my brothers said, well, you could put her somewhere. We wouldn't blame you. No, I'm not putting my mother anywhere. I will take care of her. And that's how I was. And I took care of her up until her last breath. But me, I won't, my mother didn't ask me to. My mother didn't put that hardship on me. I'm the one that chose to do that myself. And so, yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update. Sorry this video is so long. I will be doing more videos and probably more lives. Hello to Madam Star Tracy, if you're watching this. I miss you, and I will be talking to you soon on a live. I hope that you will be on soon. I'll be doing a live soon to talk to you. I enjoyed talking to you. One time we talked for 5 hours. Another time we talked for almost 3 hours. It's great to talk to people on live and just, someone that can give you insight on things and someone to kind of be your friend. So be looking out for more videos and live. And thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in my next video.